explain a little bit more into what just happened. So, I don't want to go on and on about this, but a fellow by the name of Jamie Fernando Gonzalez of Crow 1176, I guess that's what he calls himself, basically tried to make our screen product. And in the process, he failed miserably. Oh, man. Ooh, I'm gonna glue myself up. Tell you why. Tell you how. Really gotta check those gas burners when I go in there. And literally I'm gonna glue myself up. That'd have been a rude awakening. Whew. Thank God I was watching over top me because I could have died. Anyway, I left the gas on by accident. But anyway, I was like, I know I smelled something funny. And I thought the lighter had came on when I basically turned on for the hot tea, but did not come on. So I could have killed myself. But anyway, again, yeah. So a fellow by the name of Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, which is, like I said, always jealous of our products, constantly coming into our channel, carrying on, labeling us as scammers and fakes at the end of the day. And again, this is a person, again, I can't explain it enough, who's matching house product at the end of the day, still selling it to his customers. And this guy just shows on every level how much of a scammer and how much hatred he has for us. So he tried to go in and make our screen paint, and it ended up failing miserably for him. The product didn't match in any way whatsoever. What did match, he didn't have a real product there to begin with, which he claims he has a real product, but he doesn't have a real product. Jamie has never purchased any black screen paint from us ever, and I mean ever. And the products that he claims he's gotten from other people, which again, there's a reason why we're taking him to court at the end of the year, because again, he has to be to show that he's got these products from whoever or he's paid for them. But anyway, he tried to call himself making our products. And I told you from the door when I first looked at the demonstration, I said, that's not going to go well. He can't make it. He doesn't know anything about black technology. He has no skill level whatsoever. He doesn't know the first beginning of it at all, period. And he doesn't do proper tests at the end of the day, which means he's going to fake and cut corners as much as he possibly can. Right here, you can see demonstrations or slideshow demonstrations that we took screenshots of my black roller here versus the gray roller he has here. And this is basic common sense. If you have a black screen paint and you roll it out, you're going to have black paint on your roller. That's how it works. If it's going to be red, if it's going to be blue, it's going to be green, it's going to be the same color you have on your roller. You're not going to fall against a wall that's red and come up with blue. You're going to come up with red. So when he painted down the screen, some of the huge telltale signs started popping up. One, the black label we have over here in the background was not matching the screen to begin with. And on top of that, when I first saw him, whatever he was mixing in there, we don't make black technology like that. It's never been designed that way. And I told you his product was going to come out gray, and that's exactly what it did. When I first looked at the demonstration, the first thing I said, we don't put that in there because it has a bad reaction. It's going to come out gray. And I called it before I actually watched the whole demonstration. So not only did the product come out gray, but again, this is my roller. I painted this in using our technology. And this right here is a gray roller. This is basic common sense. If you paint a screen in with a roller, it's going to come up the same color as the paint. As you can see the paint being poured out of the container, you can clearly see that it's gray. The labels here, the container here, anything we have by our black flashlight is not matching the paint that's coming out. That's why if he does a side-by-side pour out, it'll never match, because this is actually gray and not black. There's another demonstration right here showing the label versus the surface that he painted in. Label is black, container top is black, the lid is black, the screen is not black, it's actually gray. That is the channel who did the demonstration and failed miserably. Basically, you know, talked to him and he sat there and said, well, I'm going to just stay tuned. We're not staying tuned. That's it. We're done. You had one opportunity to get it right and you failed miserably. I mean, absolutely miserably. These are screenshots we're going to be taking over to our site, showing exactly what happened and how he failed to make our product. So I told you he's not going to stop there. I'm going to pop over in ABS Forms and show you the poor job you did on trying to make our products. Clearly, anybody with half a brain can figure out whatever you paint. We're pretty sure we all painted before. Whatever you paint with a roller at the end of the day is going to come up the same color that's on the roller. It's not going to come up a different color. If you're making that statement, you definitely need to have a 302 slapped on you. Your roller is gray, not black. So you just made a gray paint at the end of the day. That is not our product in any way whatsoever. But good luck on all that. And as for you coming and saying, well, I'm gonna do it again, then go ahead. Do it as many times as you can, because it's getting sad. If you put more black in paint, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Your white levels are gonna drop dramatically, which means we need to see some demonstrations on your product on white versus white. And also too, I would love to see you take a black piece of paper and lay it against that screen. I'm going to make it myself anyway. I got the ingredients. It's already in my head. I'm going to make it myself. Make a big container of it. I'm going to test it out. And I guarantee you, it's gray anyway. You can see right there, it's gray. It's not black. So yeah, he failed miserably. All that talk about trying to make someone's product, you can't make anybody's product. Now, we can make yours. Yours is easy to make. As a matter of fact, I've given you the ingredients multiple times and you choose not to do it. Even sat there and told you that Network Grade 773 was going to match your product long before you did it. And what happened? Did it match? It did it not? All right then. That's the end of that. Okay, it came up gray. That is definitely gray. Whew. Now, how long do you think the video is going to be up before it goes missing? I think it's going to be, I don't know. It may go missing probably in about a week or two. You'll probably try to get rid of it. That's pretty much it. So you can see it up close and personal. Here's the paint right there. It's gray. A lot of people noticed when he was doing the pour out, it was coming up gray. Yeah, you just made a gray paint. That's all you know how to make. You can't make anything else. That pretty much proves my point when I say that he cannot make anything else but gray. That's it. He doesn't know how to make anything else. His brain on how far it goes is gray, and that's it. It's pretty much not good for a brain either. They come up with gray levels. Well, let's mute this and let's go back and watch this demonstration again. Are we doing this on slow-mo? Yeah, we are doing it on slow-mo. Okay. Let's watch him paint the screen in again. Could have told you at the end of the day that all the colors that you put in there weren't going to work. I told you, well, I did tell him that. I did tell you it was not going to work. What he was doing with that stuff again. That stuff would have never worked. Stuff would have came out awful. Now, for those of you who feel that the silver's not going to do anything at all, period. It's not even going to show up at all, period. You can put all the silver you want into. All you're going to do is just lighten the product and kill the contrast levels very, very fast. If you decide to go in and basically make majority of it black paint and put a little bit in, that means that your white level is going to drop dramatically fast. Yeah, it's a bit of a science behind the back of it. Again, a blessing, because again, our technology came from God. But like I said before, you're just not going to be able to nail it. It's just very complicated to do, and that's what he just figured out. And I'm glad he figured that out. That it's not as easy to make our product as it is it, Jamie? It's extremely hard because you only had one opportunity and you failed miserably in that demonstration. One opportunity. You get no second chances. You get no third chances. You had one time to get it right and you couldn't do it. You made a great product. That's what you made. So don't text me back by telling me at the end of the day that wait till next. We ain't waiting till next or nothing. We're done. You had your opportunity. You messed up. That's it. That's the end of it. So I already know from the door. I told you from the door. We've seen when he came up with the 12. Same white paint. Same nonsense. Except when he had the silver in there. You literally thought. This is what he thought. He thought if you put the white paint in there and he put the silver, that was going to cause the white levels to pop. No. That it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't work that way. It's a lot more difficult than that. Look at the roller. It's gray. So am I going to run this into the ground? One more video and I'm done. I got the pictures. I got to do a couple of forum sites and we got to upload on our forum sites too and show this off. Jamie failed horribly. I mean, failed horribly trying to make our product. Now I made yours. I did it right on camera. I actually made 3 of your products using your own freaking tutorial video. It's not hard to make it. It's gray and white paint. Or gray and black paint. It would be gray and white paint. You do that too. Same thing. This is a perfect example of when we tell you that our products can't be mimicked and you can't make them. Can you get any more clear than that? Wait till next time. No, we're good. You had the first time to do it. You couldn't do it, so you failed. All right, we'll get the rest of that stuff out real quick. One opportunity, couldn't get it right. You just had one job. He had one job and he couldn't get it right. One freaking job. Couldn't do it right. Gee whiz. Works and it apparently doesn't. Screw that up. Now, I had to pop over. I had to. I popped over to his YouTube channel, left a comment at the bottom. I just put down he failed miserably and just put down laugh out loud because he did. It is what it is. Next time, don't do dumb stuff on camera and you don't end up getting embarrassed for doing the dumb stuff. Don't you can't make my product. You don't understand how black technology works. You don't get it. And you can't make something you don't understand. Look at that. Freaking gray screen. Now, you worrying about the price of one technology or what it costs. Now I've got a couple of certified screens, about 9 or 10 of them, and do the demonstrations. I do it in the day and stuff, get out of that dark environment with that overpriced projector, and then maybe you'll be able to get some money for your product. You have to drop your product on your prices because your product's not worth it. Who would pay for it? But you tried. I give you that much, but you failed miserably. And we got all this little hate mail in there because he's upset and angry and bitter at the end of the day. I don't want you to do dumb stuff. Let me see in here. So we're going to read your messages? No, we know the 2-6 session here. Who? What customer sends me 3 messages at one time? This is how Jamie's upset. Look at him. Look how angry he is. He is mad. You failed, buddy. You failed. This has been a bad week for you, an extremely bad week for you. Everything you tried against me, you failed. First, you tried that fabric nonsense. We beat the crap out of you on that one right there. You won't do that one again, will you? Then you tried to make my product, failed again. Man, that's pretty pathetic. I'm gonna block your number right here. Bye-bye, stalker. Let me see. No. Bye-bye. Bye-bye again. All that work just to tell me something and I just do this. And you're gone. Just like that. Here we go. Bye-bye. So you can see he's heated and he's triggered because he's upset because, again, he bragged he could make our products. And what happened? He failed miserably. Now, I have never, ever painted in a black screen and came back with a gray roller. Never. Oh, we know this guy. I want to talk to him. But never, ever. And if you ever get on YouTube and tell people, oh, but that's not possible. You take magic mushrooms, because you're trying to think when you take gummy bears or something with some kind of hallucinating drug in it or something at the end of the day, because you just don't have a grasp on reality. Didn't you just? My buddy was like, did he look at the roller and see that the roller was coming up gray? I said, apparently he didn't. I can't ask you how it feels to be an idiot because you do this just about every day. So I got to take some time off from basically giving you my attention because it's just too easy. It's just now getting to be sad. Man, it's been a couple of days of me embarrassing you. If it's not your freaking fake screen paint products, it's basically your website that's freaking faulty. If it's not that, then it's this. If it's not this, then it's that. It's always something with you that you constantly feel misery. I mean, literally, my freaking blacklist is actually filling up on nothing but your stupidity. You had there to talk all that trash and intervention. Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned for what? So I can watch you fail again? And I can come back in and embarrass you again? No, I'm good. I'm going to show you some mercy. I'm just going to forget you exist for a while until we go to court. Because, man, that's freaking embarrassing. Great screen from black technology. Yeah, okay, sure. That's definitely going to work out just fine. It's just the same thing as my product. Gee whiz. He's colorblind. He's literally colorblind. Doesn't know the difference between colors. I do not know the difference between gray and black. Part of that, do not understand the colors of gray and black. You literally can't see the difference between those two colors. You should not be operating any form of heavy machinery. You shouldn't even be driving at this particular point. If you can't tell the difference between that, it's bad enough that the demonstrations that I watch on your screen paint products are completely washed out and colorless. But keep in mind, you can't even tell, you know, the difference between gray and black? Whew, man, it's sad. That's just you can't tell its colors. That is really sad. Can't tell colors. He doesn't know the difference between black and freaking gray. You went through with that, didn't you? You actually went through with that. He went through with that and still sat there. See the screen coming up great. I try to be professional at this. I really do. But man, I can't make this up. This guy does some of the dumbest things I have ever seen in my life. I need a picture of that. I'm gonna freeze that. And keep that there. I gotta post this on our forum sites and other places. We gotta post this too. Of Jamie failing hard. I mean, seriously hard. So it's kind of like watching somebody jump out of an airplane and their parachute malfunction. It just landed face first to some cement. That's literally what he did. Straight impact, face first. I have never heard of anyone painting a freaking screen one color and it comes up a different color on the roller. Gee whiz Louise, man. That's really bad. And it had a nerve to tell me, wait till next time. I didn't know wait till next time. I didn't tell you anything, you little lollygag games at the end of the day. That is really sad. Didn't even see it. Right there in his face, he didn't even see it. At the end of the day, what am I caring about? Your supporters buying our stuff? We don't want your supporters buying our products. I don't know. Now, when you bought Jamie's stuff at the end of the day, and you bought this product at the end of the day. Well, I see you fixed the label. Which one I'm why? I'm show you why. Watch this. I'll show you something. You messed up, Jamie, so much it's not even funny how bad you messed up. Not only do you don't know what our labels look like because they're too dark, but I'll show you something. Familiar, Jamie? Now, how is it that there's a picture of you showing off a container that has 030422? But look which way the label's going. The label is going this way. But here, on your video, you have the label going this way. And the label looks completely different. So it tells that you've been basically printing out these batch numbers and sticking them on the containers. Because again, if we look at here, we can show you we're printing out fake batch numbers. See how much paper we have between here and here? We got 030422, but this time the label's going this way. But here, we have the label going this way, 030422. And it's a much smaller and thinner label, which means you've been actually changing the labels and switching around. So you found out when we told you that our labels go this way instead of this way. This is how we bust this guy all the time, making fake containers, fake labels, printing out all kinds of stuff. How else are you getting busted doing stuff? Now, as I told you before, I can easily go over to a few big companies that are interested in my technology, and we could sell out. Because again, our technology can be backed. It is worth a great deal of money. And again, we got backers coming in to support our company, to push our company to the next level. So if I choose, we don't have to deal with online sales anymore. We can go strictly offline. Those of you who don't like my attitude, I don't like the fact that I come in and defend my company 100%. My technology is number one. I can sell out anytime I want to. It means I can price it for my technology at $400. You have an idea how much my technology is worth? Yeah, I can get a whole lot more than that. Which I'm considering doing. Why not? I have better technology than the big certified swing companies. At the end of the day, my technology is unmatched. People try to make my products end up failing at the end of the day. I beat every certified screen I can literally get my hands on, and those other companies don't want to touch me with a 10-foot pole because my technology is that good. I got companies like Black Diamond and other companies that will actually slam me with cease and desist orders for my technology to stay away from their technology. And here I am trying to make a product that everybody can afford at the end of the day. You know what? I'm really considering at the end of the day that when these backers come through, I'm going to let them do what they want to do with the product, which means this product will be easily costing $1,000 a quart with no problem. And they got the clientele to pay for it at the end of the day. And then you guys would have to deal with that mess at the end of the day, the Jamies and with their fake products and screen paints, because again, our products would be too expensive to afford. But luckily, at the end of the day, that I have good customers that I deal with from time to time that basically give me a little hope about basically developing technology for other people to afford at the end of the day. But we're used to the Jamies, and we're not blaming Jamies nonsense. We're used to the haters at the end of the day that can't stand us. We're used to that. That's what we're supposed to have. You know, like I said, Cat Williams says, when you got 30 haters, make sure you get 30 more. We're used to that nonsense. Because that's what they're supposed to do. And they can't take down the big dogs. Just sit there and just hate. So again, your container is showing a fake batch number because we know you printed that out. And you don't have real labels, but most of all, you made a gray screen paint, not a black one. Pretty bad. So that's it. Lesson to be learned next time, stay in your lane. And that way you won't get crushed by a car. All right, with that being said, I'm done. I am going to get ready for the investors to come through and see how they're going to market and what they want to do with my product. That being said, gotta go, and God bless.